Next straw hat up on the roster is Usopp. So in this animation I decided I wanted to practice making a run cycle because running's all Usopp's good for. Nah, I'm playing, but for real, he's the best straw hat for this, so I had to. The problem with doing a run cycle is I kind of have a big head, so I thought to myself, just any old run cycle is too simple. So I'm gonna animate a low angle run cycle in 2-point perspective with foreshortening. I don't know why I'm like this. Anyways, I set out on my journey by actually researching run cycles from scratch, as I have not really animated that many before. I found some good guides online and kind of made my own outline with key poses based on those to reference. Once I felt like I had a good understanding of how run cycles worked, I moved on to making my character sheet for Usopp. I decided to go with Usopp's pre-time skip outfit because it's just better. Now that the character sheet and pose outline were done, it was time to move on to animating. Because the perspective and poses were so complex, I initially broke down the character into simple boxes to place him in perspective easier. And then I painstakingly went through each frame, looked at what the pose should be from the side, and then translated that into perspective. I also made a point to try and make the arms and legs follow clear arcs. Now, I was happy with this rough animation, but it felt like it was catching in weird places and didn't flow smoothly, so I added in 3 more in between frames, which seemed to do the trick. Once the rough animation was complete, I moved on to doing the line art and shadows. I did the same thing I did last time, where I separated the shadows into different colors. Once that was done, I spent 2 hours banging my head against a wall in After Effects trying to figure out how to make a speed lines loop with turbulent noise and create a moving ground loop. Finally, once I had all of my assets, I threw them into Premiere, put them together, added some camera shake, and I was done. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I thought I was digging my own grave by trying such a complicated run cycle without much prior experience, but it turned out really well.